1. Master your iPhone, Minimalist Setup with iOS 26. 2. Exploring iOS 26 Liquid Glass Design, a comprehensive guide. 3. New iOS 26 features exclusive to iPhone 15 Pro and newer models. 1. Master your iPhone, Minimalist Setup with iOS 26. iOS 26, revolutionizing your iPhone with minimalist design. Are you drowning in digital noise? Your iPhone might be the culprit, but it can also be the solution. The latest iOS 26 update isn't just another incremental change, it's Apple's most powerful toolkit yet for reclaiming your attention and transforming your relationship with technology. While most users will simply update and continue their distracted digital lives, you now have the opportunity to harness these new features to create a genuinely mindful mobile experience. But here's where it gets interesting: minimalism isn't about deprivation, it's about intention. Andrew Ethan Zeng's illuminating video demonstrates practical strategies for optimizing your iPhone to eliminate distractions and align with your true priorities. Let's explore how you can leverage iOS 26 to craft a more deliberate, focused digital lifestyle that works for you, not against you. Master your screen time for maximum impact. The enhanced screen time functionality in iOS 26 offers unprecedented visibility into your digital habits. This isn't just about tracking minutes, it's about understanding patterns that might be sabotaging your productivity and well-being. The detailed breakdown shows exactly where your time goes, allowing you to make informed decisions about your usage. You can establish customized daily thresholds for specific applications. Imagine limiting TikTok to 45 minutes daily to prevent those "how did I just lose 2 hours" moments. For instance, setting a 30-minute cap on Twitter might be the difference between a quick update and a productivity-killing rabbit hole. The downtime feature takes this control further by automatically restricting access to non-essential applications during designated periods. Picture your phone automatically shifting into work mode from 9 to 5, allowing only professional tools and communications, then transitioning to personal mode afterward. This intelligent boundary setting ensures your device enhances rather than disrupts your daily rhythm. These tools don't just reduce screen time, they fundamentally reshape how your technology serves your authentic priorities. Tame the notification tsunami with strategic customization. Notifications have evolved from helpful reminders into attention hijackers, but iOS 26 provides sophisticated tools to regain control. The system now allows you to silence unknown callers and automatically filter messages from unfamiliar senders, dramatically reducing unexpected interruptions. Imagine the peace of mind knowing only important communications break through your digital barrier. The revolutionary Focus Modes feature enables context-specific notification profiles that adapt to your current activity or schedule. Consider these practical applications. During crucial work sessions, configure your device to only alert you about urgent client emails and team messages in Slack, silencing everything else. When spending quality time with family, set your phone to only interrupt for genuine emergencies, allowing you to be fully present. At bedtime, create a sanctuary from digital disturbances with a sleep focus that blocks everything except calls from designated emergency contacts. These customization options transform your relationship with notifications from reactive to proactive, ensuring you control when and how your attention is requested. And this is the part most people miss: it's not about cutting yourself off, it's about creating intentional channels for what truly deserves your attention. Streamline your interface for cognitive clarity. Visual complexity creates mental friction, and iOS 26 offers powerful tools to simplify your digital environment. Begin by activating the Reduce Motion setting, which minimizes unnecessary animations and transitions, creating a more stable and less distracting visual experience. This subtle change can significantly reduce the cognitive load of using your device. Take a critical look at your home screen. Does every app truly deserve prime digital real estate? Consider removing non-essential applications or organizing them into logical folders based on purpose rather than category. This intentional organization reduces decision fatigue each time you unlock your phone. Widgets have evolved from novelties into powerful productivity tools when strategically deployed. Consider implementing these practical widget combinations. A calendar, weather combination that helps you plan your day with both schedule and conditions in mind. A task widget that prominently displays your 3 most important objectives for the day. A screen time widget that keeps you mindful of your digital consumption throughout the day. These thoughtful interface adjustments create a phone experience that feels less like a carnival of distractions and more like a purposeful tool aligned with your intentions. The result isn't just aesthetic, it's a fundamentally different relationship with your device. Harness groundbreaking iOS 26 innovations. Apple has introduced several game-changing features in iOS 26 specifically designed to enhance focus and efficiency. These aren't just incremental improvements, they represent a philosophical shift toward more mindful technology. Live call screening provides real-time transcription of incoming calls, allowing you to evaluate the importance of a call before deciding whether to answer. Imagine seeing the content of a sales call before wasting precious minutes on an unwanted conversation. Screen unknown senders automatically filters potential spam messages into a separate folder, keeping your primary inbox reserved for meaningful communications. This creates a sanctuary of relevant information rather than a cluttered mess. Adaptive battery mode intelligently learns your usage patterns and optimizes power consumption accordingly, ensuring your device remains available when you need it most without requiring constant attention to battery levels. These innovations work in concert to create a more intuitive, less demanding relationship with your iPhone. The technology adapts to you rather than demanding you adapt to it, a subtle but profound shift in the human-device dynamic. Curate your digital toolbox with intention. A truly minimalist iPhone experience extends beyond organization to thoughtful curation of the applications themselves. Conduct a thorough app inventory by asking critical questions about each one. When was the last time I used this? Does it add genuine value to my life? Does it align with my priorities? Be ruthless in removing anything that doesn't meet. 2. Exploring iOS 26 Liquid Glass Design, a comprehensive guide. Prepare for a bold shift. Apple's iOS 26 brings its dramatic new liquid glass design, which could completely change how your iPhone looks and feels. This isn't just a minor tweak. Apple's latest interface overhaul, inspired by Vision OS, is shaking up expectations for what a smartphone UI can be. But here's where things get interesting. Not everyone is cheering. Some users are excited, others call it jarring or even confusing. Are you ready to see what all the fuss is about? Let's dive into everything you need to know about liquid glass, how it compares to iOS 18, and why it's already sparking strong opinions, whether you're a design enthusiast, a loyal Apple fan, or just someone curious about the next big thing on your phone. First impressions, what makes liquid glass so different? The standout feature is transparency, lots of it. Enabling the new, all-clear, mode makes your app icons and widgets appear much more see-through, creating a layered, glass-like effect across your home screen. It's visually striking, and fans say it feels modern and immersive. But here's the part that's dividing users. This extra transparency can make text and icons harder to read, especially over busy backgrounds. If you find yourself squinting, Apple built in a solution. You can go into settings and use the Reduce Transparency option, scaling back the effect or turning it off entirely. That raises an interesting point. Should design prioritize aesthetics or usability? With All Clear turned off, the difference from iOS 18 is more subtle. The liquid glass effect lingers mostly in the dock at the bottom, which is now much more translucent. For detail-oriented users, you'll notice iOS 26 icons are slightly larger, and some core app icons have been refreshed. Some, like Settings, now feature nuanced shading, while others, like Camera, have been completely redesigned. Control Center, familiar, but a little fresher. On the surface, Control Center remains much like what you know from iOS 18. Liquid glass adds more transparency here, letting you see more of your home or lock screen peeking through. Interestingly, compared to the muted gray of the previous design, this change can create some legibility challenges. Is Apple risking form over function here? But you can tweak the effect with settings if you need clearer visuals. Lock screen, the style upgrade you'll notice first. This is where the transformation really stands out. iOS 26 introduces a revamped lock screen, with a clock that resizes smoothly based on your wallpaper and how many notifications you have. Notifications and app icons on the lock screen also boast a pronounced translucent look complemented by crisp white text. The flashlight and camera buttons? They now have a subtle, shiny highlight that almost pops out in 3D. And unlock your phone, and you'll see a brand new, animated effect. Sliding feels like shifting a sheet of glass, a marked upgrade from iOS 18's simpler unlock animation. Dynamic tab bars and smarter backgrounds, a new layer of sophistication. iOS 26 doesn't just change looks, it changes how you interact with apps. The all-new dynamic tab bars adapt to your actions. For example, the bar can shrink or transform as you scroll or perform tasks, making navigation feel more intuitive and freeing up valuable screen space. Plus, on-screen buttons and menus are now smart enough to match the colors behind them, not just flipping between gray and white like in iOS 18, but blending in with any background, even as you browse through photos. It makes everything feel more alive and customized, but is this visual adaptability really helpful, or could it be distracting? Beta testing, what to expect, and why it matters. One crucial thing to keep in mind is that the iOS 26 experience you see now may look very different once the public beta arrives. Early developer betas have already introduced tweaks and fixes. The second beta brought more transparency options and layout changes, like moving Safari's new tab button, while the third update improved readability for liquid glass, added new wallpapers, and fixed bugs. So, when the public beta, rumored for release on July 23, drops, expect things to change further, with more refinement based on feedback. If you're tempted to jump in, beware that developer betas can sometimes disrupt your phone and favorite apps, so waiting for the public beta is the safer, easier choice for most users. And for those who prefer to hold out until the polished version lands, history suggests a mid-September release, assuming Apple sticks to the schedule used for iOS 17 and iOS 18. Will this big update live up to the hype or prove too radical for everyday users? That's the million-dollar question. And this is the part most people miss. While liquid glass promises a cutting-edge look and next-gen feel, some longtime Apple fans feel it strays from the simplicity that made iOS so beloved. Is Apple overcomplicating things for the sake of novelty? Or is this the evolution we've been waiting for? What's your verdict? Is liquid glass a daring leap forward or a step too far? Would you keep the transparent effects, or dial them back for clarity? Chime in with your opinions. Do you agree with Apple's direction, or do you wish they'd taken a different path? Let's talk about it in the comments. 3. New iOS 26 features exclusive to iPhone 15 Pro and newer models. Brace yourself, iPhone users. iOS 26 is here, and it's bringing a whirlwind of changes to your device. While the much-anticipated liquid glass redesign is available for all iOS 26 compatible iPhones, there are several features that require newer iPhone models and Apple Intelligence. Let's dive into these features and their device requirements. Visual Intelligence with screenshots. Requires iPhone 15 Pro or newer. Last year, Visual Intelligence made its debut as a special camera feature for the iPhone 16 line. Now, this AI feature has expanded to more places system-wide, including screenshots. Take a screenshot in iOS 26, and you'll see an option to use Visual Intelligence to analyze the contents of what you captured. This new tool can be a game-changer for shopping, adding events to your calendar, and more. Live translation in Messages, FaceTime, Phone. Requires iPhone 15 Pro or newer. Apple has been working hard to enable live translation across its various devices. Live translation works inside Messages, FaceTime, and the Phone app to make language barriers less of a problem than ever before. In Messages, live translation can automatically translate messages. On FaceTime calls, you can follow along with translated live captions while still hearing the speaker's voice. And when on a phone call, the translation is spoken aloud throughout the conversation. Lock Screen 3D Effect. Requires iPhone 12 or newer. iOS 26 will not only beautify your iPhone's lock screen with the new liquid glass design but also a fun 3D effect. From Apple's website describing lock screen changes, the time dynamically adapts to your photo and the surrounding space, keeping your subject in view. When you move your iPhone, your photo comes to life.